What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the JW Sports Talk Show. Where every fan is welcome. Today, playing some more Madden live, just chilling. You know, having a good time playing some Madden. Trying not to throw 30 interceptions in a game, but let's get at it. Oh, this is bye week. Damn. So we're just gonna look at players, some negotiations, some players who may need to resign, some players we're gonna let walk. Rest. Don't want people getting too injured. Continue. There we go. Alright, let me get to live on my phone so I could see anyone talks, if anyone talks. Nope, not yet. We'll shout out my Twitter in a bit. First, let's go through players. Players ready to negotiate. Alright, so. Pull my chair. Alright, so we got Grady Jarrett. Gonna need to resign him. He's an awesome nose tackle. 60.2 million though. It's a lot. He's 29. I think we go for it. Maybe we can bump this down a little bit. But bump it down a little bit. I still got him. Raheem Mostert. We're gonna let him test before we bring him back. Chris Lindstrom, 2 years, 14.6. Let's see, that's for 4.6 mil a year. And then you have 2.8 basically for the signing bonus. I guess 4.6 a year really isn't bad. He's 25 and he's a star. Maybe we go 4 or 3 and lower that a little bit. Lower the bonus to 0.75. See what he says. All right, fair enough. We'll continue to negotiate with him. Now I got something to work with. So Caleb McGarry, 72. He doesn't want a lot, but we're gonna let him test the market. Ty, we're gonna let him test the market. D Ford, yeah, we'll bring him back. Gonna need that because that edge rush is not good at all. We bring him back. He's cheap. We're gonna see about him. Yeah, Antoine Woods probably not. Tyler Davison, defensive tackle, maybe. It's a lot for a guy that's gonna be like the third on the depth chart. I don't know how to say that name. He's a 66, anyways. Yeah, let's keep the punter so we don't have to worry about it. Put him on a 4-year deal so we don't have to worry about the punter. 87 strength. That's not terrible. Let's see. 87 strength. 16. Yeah, his stuff isn't terrible. He's below average and everything, but he could work on it. How old is he? 25? Yeah, let's give him a shot. Let's give him another year. Jamon Brown, left guard. Looks like it's kind of the same situation with him. He's got okay strength. Pretty good strength like the last guy. Everything else is, he's actually a little better. We'll see. So we're going to have these two guys. We're probably going to resign that linebacker. We'll see more as the year goes on. We got the big guy and Grady Jarrett back. It's the most important. Cliff Lindstrom is an important guy as well. D4 at the edge. Yeah, he's 31, but he's good veteran presence. Antoine Woods probably going to decide between these two, and this guy is a bit cheaper, so we may end up going with him. So that may be an option there. But it's advanced week. That's all we really need. From that, we don't really need anything else. Ooh, we playing the Lions. Better be the Lions. So play the season game. Skip, and we're only gonna play offense. Loading. It's just a match with.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Falcons and the Lions coming up next.
Playing Madden, talking about.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown.
Red Panda, hey, man, what's going on? How you doing, bud?
They will match up with the Atlanta Falcons. An excellent punt, this offense
and we started the 2-yard line. At least the defense got to stop. Let's get a few first downs. Maybe get the defense some rest. Maybe get a little more. More than that. Field goal. What's up, Red Panda? How you doing, bud? How's your day?
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the
Film,
NFL.
play some football. Man, what a day with NFL news, huh? Good. Today has been crazy. Yeah, you'll have those days. You'll have those days.
So if they're up around
Definitely have those
28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
3rd and 7. We're gonna go with this red zone scissors. I like this. I like how this is supposed to be a red zone play. Back. Ew. Throw it away. Nothing. Can't even get a first down for the defense. Lions are winning the field position battle.
It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down?
Frickin'
That's a nice start for them in this one.
Crazy with all the Russell Wilson stuff. Not the Peyton Manning, the Aaron Rodgers. And you have Mike Williams being re-signed, and then yesterday you had the Calvin Ridley stuff, which I thought was insane. I think that's kind of messed up. Man, that is a tough one. You know, that is so much to give up for him. But, you know, as everyone's been saying, the Broncos have been a quarterback away for quite some time, but they just offloaded some key pieces. You know, Drew Lock, whatever. But Shelby Harris was really good. He is an awesome guy that plugs up the middle. And then you have something. Oh my goodness. And then who else was it? It was Shelby Harris. Noah Fant, who's been a pretty darn good tight end for you. Hasn't really broke out. Hasn't really been. He hasn't really played up to that first round pick. The first round pick. What do you say? The expectations he had, but he's been a decent all around tight end. And with the guy like Russell Wilson, he might have even done even more. And then you have the 2 firsts, you have the 2 seconds, and the 5th. They get a 4th back, but I mean, they've been a quarterback away for quite some time, as everyone's saying. So let's go see what happens. But they did lose some key pieces. People are gonna forget about it. Shelby Harris was a key piece on that line. Key piece. Stopping the run, to plugging up the middle, taking up 2 blockers. Yeah, I don't think Calvin. Yeah, I know, man. Like, whatever. I mean, that's his choice, Yeah, the Broncos basically gave up a whole draft. Yeah, exactly. It's wild. It's wild, absolutely. First round picks, 2 seconds, a 5th. I mean, at least Russ, he actually does have some really nice weapons there, though. Maybe the Broncos are thinking, oh, it's a deep tight end draft class. Maybe we grab a guy like Trey McBride. Well, no, you're not going to get Trey McBride because you don't have. I don't even think they have a 2nd round pick now. No. Okay. That was close. But maybe they're thinking a guy like Connor Hayward from Michigan State. There's a guy from Virginia. And then there's a guy from Maryland as well. Yeah. And then there's a guy from Wisconsin in Jake Ferguson. Maybe they like one of those guys, but they do have a lot of good weapons. They have KJ Hamler. I always forget the one dude's name. Cortland Sutton. I always forget his name. But Cortland Sutton is going to work wonders with him. Tim Patrick, good receiver. Very underrated receiver. And then you have Jerry Jeudy, who runs some pretty damn good routes. Hands are inconsistent, but maybe rest helps with that. You know, when you get a quarterback like that, it even elevates all your weapons. You know, as we saw Peyton Manning and Demaryius Thomas, and then Julius Thomas, the tight end, Peyton Manning and Dallas Clark. When you have a quarterback like that, he elevates the team. It would be great next season, but the Broncos have a really tough and competitive AFC West. Dude, look at the quarterbacks in that division. Look at the quarterbacks in that division. Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. Oh, don't forget, you have Derek Carr now. I mean, Derek Carr isn't anything crazy, but he's pretty damn good. I think he's underappreciated. Then you add in Russell Wilson, 9-time Pro Bowler, best quarterback that the Seahawks have ever had, maybe the best player the Seahawks have ever had. He's large up there in that conversation. Throw it away. Yeah, just wild. Sutton is good. Yeah, Sutton is good. I think Sutton is so underrated. Sutton is wild. Oh, and then since Gold came in here, that reminds me of Mike Williams because he loves himself some Mike Williams. So Mike Williams with a big extension this today. Wild, $20 million a year. That's a lot. What's up, Gold? How's it doing? How's it going? Derek Carr's really solid. I do too. Now, is he as good as Patrick Mahomes, Herbert, or Wilson? No, but he's a franchise guy. He's a guy that can get it done. Definitely a guy that can get it done. He's been clutch too in some games. He really pulled that game out versus the Colts when the Colts were really kind of coming back. You know, keeping the game close. Derek Carr did what he needed to do to beat the Colts, and he ultimately helped him get to the playoffs. Mike Williams isn't God. Last year he absolutely was.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down.
I'm not throwing a lot of interceptions. I think I'm being
Back to throw.
Oh, run. Anyway, too conservative. Maybe better than throwing interceptions, though. Oh, no. No. On defense. Another stop. We're asking a lot. But you're also playing Jared Goff. You're also playing Lions. So maybe. And then again, it's the Falcons defense. Mike Williams getting played wide receiver 1 with Keenan Allen on his team. Paid, yeah. Yeah, I know. Keenan Allen is... I think he's the best receiver, but Mike Williams is an amazing receiver as well. I just love Keenan Allen. I don't think there's a better route runner than him. Hunter Renfrow came in clutch too against the Colts. Yeah. Yep. I feel you because you know I am too. Unfortunately. Yep. So, what the heck do you think we're going to go, man? Look at this highlight. Oh, that was nice. I think we have to ride it out with him. I think we have to give him another year because we don't have a first-round pick. We spend, and I don't think trading up is going to happen because Chris Ballard isn't the guy to trade up. If anything, he's going to trade down. Taking Mike over Keenan. Heck. Keenan has been consistent and healthy for so many years. Mike Williams had that one really good year. I want to see him do it again. I had that running back. Slide. There we go.
gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion.
Love Keenan Allen. One of my favorite receivers. Now, he is top 10 in talent, but there's just so many good receivers. Really put him in the top 10 right now? Probably not. Green Bay is screwed with cap space now. Yeah, I bet this. Yeah. These players get paid so much for not even inside. Oh, come on. Yeah, I get aggressive when that happens. You know, I better take a second. Mike has been one of the most underrated. Bro. Underrated doesn't mean best. Underrated for 2 3. But he was underrated because he was a disappointment. He was like the number 3 pick one of the years. When the Chargers were absolutely terrible, he was like the number 3 pick, and he was hurt all the time and wasn't consistent. That's why it was like, yeah, he's talented, but people wrote him off because of that, because he was a 3rd overall pick. I believe he was 3rd overall. He might have been 7th or 8th. I always man, I know it threw 2 interceptions, but the one was BS. Man. The one was so. Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, like I'll take the last one.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there. Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Not every player comes in the league and makes an immediate impact. Yeah, but he was like number 8 overall pick.
He'll drop to throw.
It looks like I'm running for it again. So it's not necessarily he was like underrated. He's just. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. It's just such a high pick. Took him a while. I mean, I completely agree. I don't think two Mike's underrated in my opinion. Mike Evans and Mike Willis. I think Mike Evans is underappreciated. I definitely think. Reach. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's try again. Shall we? Shall we?
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Yep, I signed you.
Looking to throw.
Oh, no. The guy came back. And I try to force it to him way too often. So, holy. I think I have my number 1 hurt. Oh, Gallup. Gallup got hurt from it. Well, come on, you're fine. Come on. What? Ankle tackle. So many good players in free agency. Yeah. There is. But they want so much freaking money. Didn't the Bucks tag Goodwin? Godwin? Oh, heck. Oh, okay. Thank goodness he's left. Let me see real quick. God. I always get them mixed up. So Goodwin is. Can't even find it. Forget it. One of you guys tell me if you know. Yeah, they did. Tag Godwin. Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys are screwed. One of the two are gonna get released. Cup or no? Cup. Amari Cooper or Michael Gallup. One of those two are gonna be released. Well, Gallup is already a free agent. So one of them's gonna stay, and one of them's gonna leave. I kind of think Gallup's
Could be some contact going on.
I kind of think.
Complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
I don't know.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason.
Why is Evan Neal at?
10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks.
Oh. Get body on. Don't let him get in front of you like that. Elliott is not long for the Cowboys either. Good ones on the Bears. Yeah, I always get them confused. I don't know why.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Oh well.
3 interceptions thrown already. We'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
I don't see the button. What is this? Stupid.
For the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3.
Have a culture sign big? No. Big Q is tagged though for the 5th-year option, so he's not going anywhere anyways. I think it's actually yes it is.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on for a big play and a first down.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. 7 yards.
Let's run it. Let's keep running a little bit.
2nd down and 3.
Let the keep pass happen.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he gets it down to the 32. 44 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Look at that. That.
Before he crosses over out of bounds.
I love the drive they're working on here, because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown.
Ooh, it is a cover 2 shell. It's 2 shell. Time. No. I should have looked at the running back for RB. Pitts, I think it was. Going down 1 yard.
That is sack number 7 for him on the year. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll look to throw.
I think it's A. How'd I throw that?
Looking left side, and it's
So that's a linebacker.
touchdown.
Linebackers don't react crap.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board.
Get on the ground, man.
On the ground,
Get those rushing yards. Get those rushing yards. 47 1 touchdown.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Well,
Don't like the passing. I like
pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
We're not going to.
And stacked him up.
Unless. Ooh, he came down. That's man coverage. That is man coverage. Pitts down. Pitts has him. Oh. Yes, we're gonna count. Dude, I think that the Falcons should just move Pitts to wide receiver and have Hayden Hurst play tight end, because they desperately need some kind of receiver help, especially with the stuff going on with Calvin Ridley. They need to move Pitts to wide receiver, or
I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
Maybe they draft a receiver. If an edge guy isn't there, maybe if Kalafdis is there, maybe if Tim drops. Do you think the Pats will tag J.C. Jackson? don't know. No, I don't think so. This is why, because the Pats and Bill Belichick don't really seem to really put that much value on quarterback positions. The only two cornerbacks that Bill Belichick ever really seemed to be really committed to and really put a lot of value on was Stephon Gilmore and Darrelle Revis. Because he's amazing at finding guys undrafted off the streets or late rounds or mid rounds and turning them into stars. So, no, I don't think they're going to keep him. I think they want to spend that money elsewhere at wide receiver, maybe. Playing Madden 19 right now, I miss that team so much, not the record, though. No, low pass. Low pass always goes out there. Who was on that Madden team? Or who was on the Giants team? Was Norris on there in 19? I really don't know the Giants history like that. Was OBJ? He was with the Browns for what, 3 years? Right? Right? I think so. Yeah, 3 years, right? Well, 2.5. Pitch. Oh my goodness, pitch. Pitch. Pitts is going off this game. All right, let's run the ball. Keep the clock ticking. Let's not let. Let's chip that clock. Eli last year, Barkley first year, OBJ Jacker. Oh, Landon Collins. Dang it. Yeah, that is a nostalgic Giants. I disagree vehemently. Man, once T.Y. retires, I am going to be in rough shape. I'm going to be in rough shape. As all, of course. Oh, do you think that this QB draft class... So, or is it okay? So let me go through some of the guys. So you have Malik Willis. I think Malik Willis is not necessarily the best day one, but I think he has by far the most upside out of any of these guys. You know, you go to Sam Howell. I think he's gonna be good day one. He does have a decently high ceiling. I think Sam Howell has a chance. You know, I'd have Howell second on my board. I was a big fan of Pickett until I looked into his measurements and stuff. I don't like his hand size at all. I agree with people. You know, you kind of need to have those big hands. The last successful quarterback was Mike Vick with 8.5-inch hands, just like Pickett. But when you have that small of hands, it's hard to hold the ball in bad weather, or you really want to rip the ball down the middle of the field. It could cause some accuracy issues. And plus, he doesn't have much upside. You know, I don't think Pickett is worth a first rounder. Is Sam Howell? I think Sam Howell is maybe worth a late first. So I really like Bailey Zappi a bit. I think he's a little bit underrated. That's probably past the line. Yeah. I don't think it's horrible. It's just not as good as we're used to seeing it, you know? Like, there's definitely some guys that can maybe surprise. There's a guy from... I don't remember which one it was. I don't know who it was. I've been North Dakota State University. I think there's a guy, I was watching a little bit. He can maybe be... He can maybe get it. Maybe he's underrated. Desmond Ridder, you see people talking about him, but... I don't know. He's inconsistent. His mechanics are really consistent. His base is real wide when he's throwing, which means he's gonna be inaccurate at times. Even at the combine when he threw some of those deep passes, a lot of the balls he laid on the inside. And when you lay on the inside like that, it makes it a lot easier for defenders to get at it. So I don't know. I think with the proper training, with the proper coaching staff, I think Desmond Ridder can be really good.
Yeah, Detroit back in possession of the football.
I don't know. It's
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
back when Landon was a top 5 safety. I still think Landon was
First and 10,
good.
it's Mostert.
Uh,
And this will be a gain of 5 as he
Alright.
gets it to the 30.
Mike Vick is way more athletic than Pickett, so I think Pickett could be solid or be a bust. Same here. Even if he does pan out, I don't think he's gonna be great. You know, I just don't see it. And plus NFL balls like a half an inch bigger or something. It's not much, but it is. So that's the worry, because when he was at the Senior Bowl, the ball came out wobbly at times. It wasn't it wasn't accurate at times. I'm not really sold on Kenny Pickett. Yeah, Mike Vick is way more athletic. Yeah, so he could really escape if he needed to. I don't think Pickett is going to be a great quarterback. Maybe he'll be good. At best, not a fan. Yeah, he's smart. He's a great football player. And he does have the arm talent, but the hand size is too small. Hand size is scary. And I'm one of those people with the hand size is you really want your quarterback with some big hands, because they won't have as much problem with the ball down the middle of the field. Obviously, it's still going to be difficult with weather conditions if they're poor, but Desmond Ridder is built like a better version of Mariota. I can speak film-wise, but no, Ridder is very similar to Marcus Mariota. Very similar. Very similar.
They can't always account for individual effort defensively, and this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
Take the field goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have.
Plus, Malik Willis, man, I think given the right coaches, given time, given the proper situation, maybe even maybe not even a proper situation, I think Malik Willis is going to be a star.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
So I think Malik Willis is going to be very good. He's raw, though. He is very raw. His mechanics. I wasn't impressed with any of the quarterback's footwork at the combine. All of the footwork was kind of sloppy. They didn't really seem to care about it. Sam Howell got better with some of his mechanics. He got better with the base. Not having the base so wide. Don't get me wrong. I like what a lot of them did. Oh, Carson Strong. No, please no. He is Carson Wentz 2.0, man. Carson Strong is Carson Wentz 2.0. He has had so many. No, I get it. He has the arm talent. He has an arm. He is a cannon. But he struggles with the layups. He struggles with the little throws, but he's amazing with the deep throws. And he has injury concerns. He blew out his knee in college. He had problems with with injuries. Why did I go in? I just should have went down. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very hesitant on Carson Strong. And plus, Carson Strong, I noticed he likes to escape the pocket when there's no pressure. Kind of like Wentz. Yeah. Malik can't really read defense, but he is. So given the right coach and stuff, he can learn how to read defense. That's doable. You can teach a player how to read a defense. But what you can't teach a player is size, speed, arm talent, accuracy. You can't teach a player all those, but you can teach a player, and you can help a player read a defense.
So for the Falcons, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race.
Never mind, I don't like Carson Strong. Don't Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. But like I keep thinking about him sometimes. Like if you ever use the NFL mock draft database, I could put the link in the chat if you want. I could try to get it on my phone, see if I could, and You could go give it a shot. You know, they have like, you know, it's just like a mock draft simulator. It's awesome. Love it. And it's free. It's free. Good guy lost. Ugh. Oh, well. Raheem Mostert, no, not going to resign him. Chris Lindstrom, yes, I want him for a 3-year deal. But to improve that salary by 2, maybe. He wants a better salary. Caleb McGarry, T.Y. is going to hit the market first, even though I want him back. We don't really need to resign anyone else right now. Got the Saints next week. Damn good defense. Damn good defensive line. We're probably going to struggle this game. Hey, we might have a delay tomorrow, dude. Athens beat us by 2 in the first round states. Ugh. Dang it. Sucks. Malik plays too much hero ball, in my opinion, but that's a habit that can also... Yeah. It could be taught, but some players just don't grow out of it. You already know who I'm talking about. I don't even have to say his name. Yeah, Carson Wentz plays a lot of hero ball, too. Sam Howell. A lot of these quarterbacks play a lot of hero ball. Except for Kenny Pickett. I don't see him playing much hero ball. He's smart, but... Oh, man, this is going to be a long game. Running the ball or passing. Whatever.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun.
Oh, my goodness.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
Block. The damn guy in front of you. Dang.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Oh. Get there. Oh, my goodness. Glitched. He glitched there. 14. Gage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They hand it off to Mostert, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
We had a pretty decent run this year. There's a chance to runner up. States played sloppy last year. Yeah, that'll happen. Hand size not big enough. Such a bummer. Yeah, that is my biggest thing with Kenny Pickett, man. He's so smart. He has the arm, but if he could find a way to throw with that hand size, he may be fine. You know, maybe if he tries to throw like Phillip Rivers, you know. Phillip Rivers had 9.25 inch hands. Don't ask me how I remember that, but Phillip Rivers threw it. It was accurate. Oh.
Touchdown, Falcons. Raheem Mostert, touchdown number. The Atlanta offense out there.
Weirdest throwing motion.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams.
Phil Rivers is up there.
Riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think?
Ooh, Raheem Mostert.
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week.
Double post.
But when a team's
Dang it, I want T.Y. in this.
it actually allows them to down focus.
You have T.Y. Hill at number 7. So
when you're playing well, you just
Pitts getting open on the back. That's what I'm talking about. So, Red Panda, are there any guys in free agency that you'd like to maybe give a shot? Not really Teddy Bridgewater, in my opinion. We've seen him plenty. New teams, weapons, offensive line, decent offensive line, good running back. You know, don't really want him. You ask me, if Jameis hits the market, if Jameis Winston hits the market, I'd be down. I'd be down.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception,
I mean, honestly, Carson Wentz is probably our best bet because he's gonna have a full off season. You know, because if we sign someone, we're gonna have the same thing again this year. Oh my goodness, another sideline catch. We're gonna have the same thing along the lines of starting slow, guy having to learn the receivers, having to learn him, having to learn the playbook. Tyrod, I would like Tyrod Taylor. Free agency for QB is dry. Yeah, it is, but that's how free agency usually is for QBs. I like Winston more than Carson. I do too. Tyrod. I love Tyrod. I actually forgot about that. Dude. Yeah, he Why did I throw on the run? Why didn't I just stay put? Why didn't I stay in the base? Why did I have to throw off base?
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what
we're not going to do this gay stuff.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Low pass. Oh, he's back. You go for it. Let's see. If I like the look, go for it. Don't. Oh, I like that look. Ooh, yes, I like that look. Oh! Honestly, if we can put some more weapons and teach Carson to read defenses, it can work. Man, Carson is where he is. He's not gonna learn, man. He's not gonna learn. He's not, man. Mechanics are inconsistent. I don't know what else. Why did I throw that? Thank you for not intercepting that. A lot of stuff coming out about the Giants getting Mitch, but I'd rather Tyrod every day of the week. Yeah, probably because the coaching staff from Buffalo. Yeah. Anyways, I got to go. A comment if you upload some more and tune in to live. If you should. Bet. Appreciate it. I also got to go, but I'll talk to you later. See you, man. See you guys. Thanks for tuning in. So, oh my goodness, he undercut it. Big guy. JDW, what's good, bro? What's good, Eagles Uncensored? How's it going? How you doing, bud? What's going? What's happening? Hard day. No one playing some Madden, man. Have fun. That's the goal. Gotta keep running the ball. Let's run the ball so well.
Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over.
Middle.
See if they can get the ball moving again.
Right. Nope.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop.
And I want T.Y. in that spot where Russell can. Go, man. Hey, you do Mutt just franchise? I just do franchise because Mutt is just, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Mutt. I used to play Mutt a lot, but man, I don't want to just spend.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the back.
I love franchise anyways. I like realistic. I just, no, I mean, Mutt is realistic too in a way, like when you're playing. I like
First down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before.
Not really up for that grind and Mutt either if I don't spend the money.
Remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Play Mutt or franchise? What do you play?
Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down.
Oh my God! Undercut it again. Doing that. Gotta get better with that. I was doing good, not throwing too many interceptions.
And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10.
Interceptions.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down.
Question is, why do I stop running? I don't know. Why does JDW Sports Talk Show stop running when
blocking
Running
it
so well.
and turning into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Step
A
up.
lot of the
Step up.
blitzers, they come in a little bit
Oh my
high.
gosh.
They don't have great
I play
leverage,
him up.
and they're easily
There you go.
blocked
There you
and
go.
turned to the side.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of it myself. I like it. Well, like I love the concept, but I'm just not down for the ground. Like that, you know. I used to play it a while.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have
I don't
a
absolutely
Falcons
hate it.
first
Just
down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
I don't even want to put a 60 overall in there. Nope. Hey. Ross. You can't drop that, man. Can't drop that stuff. You can't. So Eagles uncensored. How you been, though? Hard things. How's your
Back
channel?
to throw again. Flushed out right.
Oh my gosh.
Incomplete.
Dude, what's with everyone getting hurt? The heck? We don't need all of our offensive linemen getting hurt versus the same defense.
Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for
Last
4
thing we
thus
need.
far. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh my
And he's
goodness.
gonna be taken down.
Oh my
Pressure
goodness.
gets there back at the 39-yard line.
We're in field goal range.
It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
Okay. Ooh, we got it. Try and reconnect. Come on. Ooh, come on. There we go. That's better.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
I just put too many years into it, and it's hard to go from 99 speed to average speed. Yeah, I get
The
it.
kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do
Good,
that.
just cracked the top 900 in my online playing today. I'm ranked
They've got to
852. Holy crap.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can
Damn.
put 6 on the board.
Damn, you good. You good, man.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
One year
It's complete.
I got really lucky, and I think it was Madden 17. I pulled a limited time golden ticket, Lawrence Taylor, and I sold him for like 2 million coins, and I built my team off of that, and that's one reason why I was good that year.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'll stay on a bit longer. Maybe I'll play one more game after this, and then I'll make some videos for tomorrow. And
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half.
Thanks,
well
bro.
as a look
Get there.
ahead to
Get
what's
there.
coming up
Run away from him.
this weekend.
Dang it. Hold the
Stop
darn
shy
block.
of
Hold
45
back.
despite some powerful running.
Nah, there is way better
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second
me,
and 8.
but I do want to try my luck in MCS. Is that like tournaments?
They'll drop to throw. And the catch made by Hill.
Madden Cup Series?
That catch
No, I
good
don't
for
even.
5.
No,
It's
Madden
third down.
Champion Series, right?
If you do read man coverage,
I don't even know. I'm
Brandon,
just guessing.
The drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Yeah, man, go for it.
On 3rd
Probably
and
get
short, they'll try and
better
pick it up
teams
through
playing
the
the
air.
best.
He finds his man complete. It's Wells.
Ah, there you
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
go. Whatever.
A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling
Why?
it to a
Ooh,
one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Let's
He's
go.
got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Who's your quarterback?
As they'll stop it with just over
Quarterback.
40 seconds to go in the first half.
Your team like cracked.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks
I think
to
it's
throw.
no. I pressed the wrong button, but
He finds
it's
his
open.
man
Okay with
complete.
that.
It's Wells.
The buttons are going
Gets
away.
it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the
I like to hit
31
Raheem
now on
Mostert.
first and 10.
It's man coverage.
Again,
Man
he'll
coverage.
drop to throw.
Ooh, run away. Oh, break the
Escaping
tackle.
pressure right.
Nope.
Nothing
He'll break the
open
sack.
downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Damn, that was
You don't
nice.
expect too many quarterbacks to
Let
be
me get a
adept
pinch
at
off.
breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is
Right.
uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
Oh, we have the back. Ooh, we have the back in the corner. Let's go.
That's complete to
But like, I
Mostert
just throw a
out of the
crap load of
backfield.
interceptions. That's my issue.
Gets to the 10.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago. and he
Might be able
makes
to hit
another
Pitts
catch
here. It's a
for
cover
good
2
yardage.
show, so we'll throw most.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, I got lucky.
Incomplete. Oh, the coverage
I
a
just
little
throw
too
stupid
good
stuff.
there.
Like, I know I
Second
shouldn't
down.
throw it,
So
but I
now
do
second
anyways.
and 10 after the
I have an
incompletion
all
on
Lions
first
team
down.
staffers where you can be Lions. Damn, the Lions good in mud. That's
They'll
unexpected.
set up a throw. And it's
Um,
caught.
I'm out.
And he's brought down.
Matthew Stafford.
Falcons
Oh
gonna use
man.
the second
Ooh.
of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ugh.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this
Maybe
football game. He'll look to throw.
Got B in our game.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take
can run it, too.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You probably got like Calvin Johnson, like Barry Sanders.
This offense ready to get back
I
out
know
there
they
as
had.
they'll have the
I know they had
football
some
to start the third
Bears too.
quarter.
9 to 60, 95 offense. Holy crap. Wild.
They'll start the third quarter
Back
here
out.
on the ground. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that
We should
run,
be
the
able to play
defense
one more.
getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards. And now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make
Get
a
it.
play?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Come on. You got this. Hurry up. Hurry up. Get it. No!
He's not going to get there. That won't
Can't
even
go
be
for it.
close. It was blown
I
up
should
in the
not go for
backfield.
this.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try it now.
Go!
with
He
Mostert.
didn't get it.
Have the
He did.
first
He
down
did.
yardage
Oh
to
my
the
god.
35. At first glance, I wasn't
Raheem
sure
Mostert.
he got it. Then I saw
That's
that
how you're gonna
spot.
earn your.
Definitely a first down.
It
And if you
was,
keep
but boy, on the other side, you
pushing
disagree
forward
a
for
little
those
bit,
first
wouldn't
downs
you?
like
Okay,
that.
if you're playing defense,
Those
are
big
you
downs.
sure he got
Ooh,
there?
Pitts.
But
Pitts,
that's
come
why
on,
they
come on,
tell
come
you
on.
all the time, don't
Bruh.
just get what you need, get a little bit more.
Yo, what
and
happened to
take
my
the decision
YouTube?
out
Where'd
of
it
the hands
go?
of the officials.
Oh, there he needed a yard. He got a
Calvin
yard.
Berry,
He needed an inch.
Blunt,
My
Swift,
first thought is surprise,
St. Brown,
because
Golden
that's one of the
Tate,
better
Hawkinson,
tight ends
Phelps.
around,
Damn,
and
there you
I've seen him
go.
pull in balls like this before. But how about a little
Like a
credit
damn
to the
good team.
defense forcing that incompletion?
On play action, they'll throw.
Go.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction,
Sometimes you gotta hold it,
it's
sometimes
only
you
for them
don't.
to
Dude,
pivot
why
back,
is...
and you
Oh,
end up
keep
getting the first down.
They give him 4
Huh.
yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I didn't miss any comments.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You
Yeah,
get the
let's see.
sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep
Oh,
it
man,
himself
he
and get to the
stumbled.
perimeter. Probably
Ow.
owes back a little bit of an apology on
Dang
that
it, he
one.
stumbled,
Now,
but
a
he...
deep ball there on
Cal-
2nd down, but it'll wind
Gallup
up
still couldn't
incomplete.
beat him.
So it's
Stumble.
3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Lame song. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Ooh, let's go.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he is going to have a Falcons
Let's
first
go.
down as they're
Let's get
able
it.
to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, man, who are you guys looking to get in the draft?
The 33.
I know a lot of people are saying Devin Lloyd, but, man, Howie is, like, allergic to
But plays like this are
Yeah,
critical
he's
to
like
keep
a
drives going. And if points result,
draft
we'll call this play significant.
linebacker.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Honestly, I think a receiver would be nice for you guys. I think, I've been seeing people talk about you guys signing Allen Robinson, having him alongside Devontae Smith. That'd be nice. That'd be a sick duo. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna come up that quick.
Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ooh.
He's got his man. It's Gallup.
Hey.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
Maybe we can hit Fulton quick.
Now they'll look to throw.
Oh, he got rocked.
Physical play on the football.
I thought he was going to go faster.
And the red zone precision is the watchword. If
yes,
the
not.
A little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit. Going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Wide open. Oh my God! Don't.
And this is caught.
I think he was out of bounds. That's why. Legal touching.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
Open. Touchdown. Dang. Get defense.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Touchdowns so far.
They'll start on the ground with
like not even halfway through.
Not halfway through. About 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Oh, it's 6 and.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Oh my goodness!
Interception picked up by Quan Alexander, and he will take this one home. Touchdown.
Was that like my 4th interception?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now,
oh, what a throw. What a route.
Defensive backs will get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Second down, here's Mostert again.
He's
able to take it down to the 42.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football.
Why do they have a tackle on that?
That's almost a tendency break.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
No, safety right there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Really bailed me out.
Definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost
Gallup may be the guy.
Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Man coverage.
That's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face
first and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back in. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I thought he was blitzing.
Johnson with a
That might be game.
the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Google Assistant, go away. Now I have to get back in the
play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
We're only halfway.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right.
I think that's X.
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh, tap. Swag. Touch. Damn.
And the Falcons have
Come on, defense. Get a stop. Get a stop, baby. Let's go. Let's go, mate.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now Mostert.
Oh, I gotta cut it. I gotta stop putting the trigger all the way down.
And it brings up second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third
Got it.
down.
Go for it all.
He was still looking through his progressions and going.
Don't necessarily need the first down. We just need
the defense got to him quickly in the
closer.
pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Let's go.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Room here to run.
Wrong.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
and past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 37 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
50 seconds to Mike. You don't want this.
Once again, it's Mostert. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the #2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're #2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball.
That's a first.
Or do you do the
Yes,
best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser.
That's a nice job there, knowing what his options are. He's
And 2 o'clock is a little scary right here. If they score a touchdown,
but he uses his vision instead. Finds his man on the left sideline, and they convert on 3rd down.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's it. That's it.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now.
Oh, they still have a lot of time. They could freaking get a touchdown easily against this defense. Oh,
Final minute of the
let's
game
go.
in the fourth
Let's go.
quarter
Let's
as
go.
this offense gets ready to take over. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of
Come
scrimmage. Just
back.
no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the fourth quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame.
Not even snapped it.
Taking the knee. The
Not
Falcons
even
send out their
snap
punter
the ball.
as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for Atlanta, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.
Pitts always has himself a game. Defense, let's see. Ooh, that's our linebacker. Grady Jarrett. Dude, Grady Jarrett had an insane game. Damn, D40. Jordan Battle, our safety. Oh, 2. So, yeah, figures they get 5. I threw too many. All right. One more game. Damn, we got a lot of people upgraded. We got Mostert, Power. No, Mostert's not Power Run. Oh no, that's Grady Jarrett. Mostert. He's getting through this, into his 30s. 2 awareness, 2 carrying, change of direction. Chain of direction is huge. AJ Terrell Jr. Yes. Man coverage, I'm pressed. Dang, let's see. Man coverage is 86. Press is 80. That's pretty good. We'll just auto-upgrade them. Lineman. Alright, let's go to the Bucks. One new injury. That was that guard. All tackle. Mayfield. Bucks, come on. Gonna put us in the driver's seat of the division. Wow, that's nice. Play season game. Play offense only. Let's get it. No, almost.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Start the run. Seems like we start with the run. Dude, 63. Seriously? You blocked that dude, and that's a nice run. Big run if you block him.
We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
Going back and watching the film, we saw every kind
Play
of
action.
from
You didn't run the first 2 plays.
We saw finesse.
No,
we saw
I didn't mean to throw it to him. I
speed.
did not mean to throw it to him. I meant to throw it to Kyle Pitts.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And they take
So aggravating.
So the
So
football
annoying.
will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mostert.
Also breaking mad.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. These 2 teams, you might recall, met up back in September in week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
That block, that was so first down. Try to hit Mostert here. Try to put Gallup on a smart route.
They're going to look to throw. And a dangerous throw there. It's knocked down and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into.
Stop.
They're still
Gotta
in
go and
search
get
of an
something.
initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of
Throw it
it.
away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that.
I don't even think I
frankly,
completed
think
one
it was the
pass
only
yet.
play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he takes a shot on the release.
No,
as
we
this will be
haven't.
incomplete.
And he's missed now on his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him
Maybe you
staring
can hit
at a
Hilton
3rd
on
and
it.
10. They'll look to throw.
Come this way, come this way. No!
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Mostert. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him
Stuff.
different looks,
Hurry it
give
up.
any quarterback
Up
different
tempo.
looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process
Reverse.
sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football.
Come
And that's what
on.
the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
The door across your body, but
And he'll be taken down, but not before they
sometimes
work
break
it
the rules.
across
There's
midfield.
always an exception to some rules.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline.
Try running the ball again a little bit, maybe.
Because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there.
Nope,
They
nothing.
needed something good
Nothing.
to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Yellow Pitts.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Open man is
First
Kyle
down.
Pitts, his tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36.
Play action. Play action hasn't been working good for us, but
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action.
Like
The
he's
Falcons
trying.
with the football. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
This has been a solid drive.
In that situation. That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real
You'll hit Hilton here.
And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that.
I feel like I had Hilton.
Steps away to his left. And he slings
I'm okay with that.
incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive,
Got
but
the
getting
mesh
that
here.
completion there, that
Maybe
should
we
give them
get hit.
something to build on and maybe
Got
turn
most
the
of it.
tide.
Hilton maybe.
He'll try again with
That
the arm
hits.
here on second down.
Dude, they're struggling with the mesh. They're struggling with the double drags, and I have to keep doing that.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body
That one
people away and
again
catch
there.
the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Ooh. No. Slide. Don't
And he
fumble.
slides to a halt inside the 10. And he slides to a halt inside the 10.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Go!
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of
This is
scrimmage.
so slow.
This is Smith.
Oh my
And
god.
trying to
I
push
mean, we're not gonna
forward,
get in
but he
here.
is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. They'll drop to throw. And it's
Why?
intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Levante David. And a big turnover. So second quarter, this offense
So
losing
aggravated.
and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play,
Can't
never
get
lock
the
on
ball
any
in the
one
end
guy.
zone like
Make
that.
sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice
Don't be a
pickup.
pick, thank God.
That one
Oh
drops
my.
down, incomplete.
To be fair, he got
Coverage
freaking
there
whacked.
forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw now on second and 10.
Good. What?
For the third time here this
Oh,
half, it's
that's a
intercepted.
coverage on that. That's
It's
what
Devin White, the linebacker. And the Buccaneers will take
can't score anything against this defense, man.
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw.
Getting a lot of these crossers open. We gotta keep doing more of them.
What do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive
Don't know
strategy?
how we're
Do you
getting
take
the
the ball
time
out of
for
his hands
them.
and maybe turn to the running game, or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Yes.
And this is
Yes.
caught inside 5. Touchdown, Falcons.
Good stop defense.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
It's block the back.
He'll look to throw.
Corner bit on that deep
And
on
the left
that
sideline, he
fellow
caught
out.
it,
So.
but out of bounds, according to the head
That's
linesman.
soon.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Might be able
Now
to
they
hit
face
Hilton.
a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. He'll drop to throw.
Nope. Might have had RB go upfield. Go
Being
upfield.
chased out left.
Oh,
And
he was
wisely
open
throw
on the
that
side.
one away.
Sometimes it's just
Oh,
not
it's
your
4th
day.
and 4.
There's another
Let's go.
failure right there on third down.
Gotta get
They're gonna at least
something.
line up to go for it here on
Why?
4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's gonna be
We're gonna get something more half
down.
now.
We'll go the other way with a football. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start
What
the
game?
third quarter.
I got you. I got you. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Got a man and he hits him in
By the
stride.
time we gotta hurry it up though, cause
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And
against
it'll be
the
second
defense
and very
really
short.
holding
They'll set up a throw.
away. Oh my
And
god.
a big loss here as he's taken down.
We call that a sack.
Shaquille Barrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And the throw there
Oh,
gonna
it's
be
like we're punting here too.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have
Right.
not been doing so far.
Let's go.
And when it's said and done, the Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
This one's alright. Maybe
At
we
least
can
a
hit
few
him
times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
What?
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30.
Where are they
They'll
catching
take
it?
this across
Good
midfield
too.
and inside the 45. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Straight up.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40
Crossers are
before being taken
doing
down.
so well against.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
We need to get
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now.
Maybe hit
A
Pitts
nice
again in
throw
this
there,
route.
and they're
Maybe
really putting
Gallup.
together a good drive.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Gallup. We get
He's gonna
Gallup. That
take a
safety
shot
went.
for the end
Yes,
zone.
safety committed too
Left
much.
sideline
Now,
and
touchdown.
Looks
This
like
thing
he's
is not
got
over
it.
yet.
And
Four
this is
touchdowns,
good.
Elliott. Oh my God! We missed the extra point.
The 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, they'll throw.
I had B.
And
I had
he'll
B.
be hit
I
as
had
he
B.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward.
No.
Could have been a fumble. That's
Hurry it up.
caught once
Hurry it up.
again by Gallup. And now they're in the hurry up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Yes.
Escaping the
No.
pressure
Okay.
right.
Okay. Thank goodness that corner's gonna continue going back.
That's Pitts.
By the way, that
He's
was
going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the
Gallup.
scoreboard is dictating
Gallup.
what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short
trying to get
amount of
touch on before
time.
they
That was a nice play there.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
long developing.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Sack. Touchdown.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell.
Stop. Let's go. We gotta stop.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That swung out to Mostert.
Out of bounds, right? Stop the clock. Yeah.
Not much there, only a yard.
Only a yard, but better than
Every
a
drive
pick.
so critical. You figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
I like
but
it
you also have
mostly.
to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Good yardage on the completion.
Come
there.
back,
When they
Tom,
look at the
baby.
scoreboard, they do understand. The field
Probably
goal's
gonna
not
hit
do 'em any
pitch.
good.
Maybe.
My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible. Try and throw it
Or no,
into
well,
the end zone and get
oh,
a score
tap, drag
because
it.
they know they've got to get that done and get
back
the ball
time.
as quickly as possible.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion.
Dude,
with
they
a
can't.
back-to-back
They
pretty
struggle
good
so much
pass
against the
plays there.
crossers. Against
Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it
Got too much for the linebackers.
resistance so they can't just run it right down.
If we get, if we
And
actually,
down inside the
if we
15,
actually
shy of the 10.
come back.
Watch the screen.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts.
Oh, the wild touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. And that's caught inside.
Oh, I should have racked that. I should have
He
racked
takes it all
that.
the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Go up, block. Great block.
And they'll have it in the red zone.
Look, I have a chance.
He crosses home
Silver
to the
chance.
bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his
Gage,
second read
don't put
wasn't there.
Gallup on the street.
But he bought
I think
himself
we're
a
gonna
little
Gallup.
extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
I
Complete
wanted to
to
go for
Hilton.
the touchdown. The
And
touchdown. I
get
wanted to
it
hit
down
X.
after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
My
And
goodness.
that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Come on, get a stop, defense, please. Please. Oh my goodness, they got to stop. We have a chance to go win this. We have a chance to go win this, but we have no timeouts.
Football at their own 20-yard line. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh no, we can't really. I mean, we could win if we went for 2.
He's back to throw.
Oh my goodness, I just got
And the throw left
Watch.
sideline here is caught, but
I didn't even get it. Okay, that's fair. Better than the pick.
couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads
Get out.
him to
Okay,
believe
good.
that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys
30
going
easier.
after passes,
Penalties.
they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and
Hilton,
5.
Hilton, come on, baby. Come on.
They'll look to throw.
Give us some blocks. No.
Dance into his left.
No. Give us some blocks. Oh, yes, go!
Completes it to Hilton. And he's going to be out of bounds right
Dude, if
at
we
midfield.
actually complete this
They got the
comeback,
yardage they needed there, picked up the first
Dude,
down, got out of
wild.
bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Back to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
well, that was a big win, though. That was a big, like, that was a big win.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win.
Play one more. We're gonna play one more. Sucks though. If you play that picture, where are we at? We're like 30 third, fourth seed probably. Yeah. Third. Okay, so. Should we play again? No, no. I want to, but I have some videos to make. I have a few things I have to do before I go to bed and make some videos. So, I thank you guys for tuning in. Might not have school tomorrow, so if I don't school, I'll probably come on again for a little while. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you had a great time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and put the post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. Catch you later. This is JDW Sports Talk Show. Signing